San Francisco still has a lot of beautiful people and attracts beautiful people, but it's getting harder, it seems to me, to maintain the beauty and the excitement. We have to generate our own world of magic and beauty. People like myself are the old hippies that are still some of us are still trying to keep it going.
Everybody go one!
When there was an earthquake in San Francisco in 1906, the parks were open for people to sleep in and they fed people. And I thought, well, we're in a crisis today. It might not be an earthquake, but there's people sleeping on the street. People, large numbers of people are hungry or food insecure, although we don't see it.
La renta to me it's outrageous. Uno no puede vivir, tienes que tener 2 o 3 personas viviendo en la misma casa para poder agarrar un apartamento. Viviendo así como vivimos nosotros en la calle, como tomas el riesgo de que se te metan a la casita, que te golpeen, sea había un tiempo que quemando las casitas. Hasta la misma raza de uno pasan por aquí y te escupen. No tengo a nadie que me cuide las cosas, no me puedo ir porque regreso y no tengo nada. Si no me vienen a la quinta de la ciudad, vienen los otros hombres que andan aquí, que andan ahí a ver qué consiguen. Me han sacado navaja, me han sacado pistola, he sido violado. Muchas veces. Yo antes me quedaba en los hoteles, estos que están aquí por la Mission, y un día yo estaba en mi hotel y estaba otro muchacho ahí y alguien sonó la puerta y nosotros abrimos la puerta y eran 3 morenos y entraron, los sentaron y revisaron todo el cuarto, se llevaron todo lo que querían y se fueron. Y el manejador del hotel estaba bajo la oficina. Ese señor, si le dabas $50, pagaba las cámaras. Yo quisiera que sepan que se persiguen, que otros también los duele. Es una vida bien difícil vivir en la calle. Quisiera que supieran es que no todos estamos drogaditos, no todos estamos aquí nomás porque queremos gastar el dinero en cosas estúpidas, realmente no podemos, no tenemos el dinero para tener una. Yo prefiero vivir adentro que vivir afuera.
San Francisco is known for being a creative, spontaneous, exciting place where you can be whoever it is you might be. You can be gay, you can be straight, you can be in between, you can be of any color, you can be of any interest, and you're supposed to be accepted here. But fundamentally, the housing situation makes it impossible for everyone to be accepted here. One of the primary reasons San Francisco's housing market has become so pressured is because of the presence of the tech industry and the boom economy that we're experiencing right now. When people come in and take these jobs at Twitter and all the other tech companies where they're making quite a bit of money, the landlords are very tempted to remove their current tenants and replace them with people who can pay 2, 3, sometimes 6 times as much.
The Bay Area more broadly needs to think, I think in regional terms.
Clearly, San Francisco has some challenges that it needs to address, but it's part of a region, right? 400,000, 400,000 or 500,000 people commute into San Francisco on a daily basis. The city's population is only 900,000, right? So half as many people as live here are commuting in on a daily basis for work. So there's this paradox, right? People that are working down there are choosing to live in the city. People who maybe work in the city are getting priced out and having to move elsewhere and then commute back in. And so all that has to get played out, whether it's a bubble that bursts or sort of the pressure relieves a little bit in some way.
What we have in San Francisco right now is a situation where almost everyone is afraid that they could be in danger of losing their housing.
I don't believe in the idea of private property that was based on the idea that you can own something. I think what I believe is that we are just administrators on the earth, or we're just caretakers. If we have a building, why put a wall around it? Why not allow people to share that property? It's hard for people with little money or free-spirited people to live here.
Love was kind for a time, now just aches and it makes me blind. This mirror holds my eyes too bright, that I can't see the others in my life. We too young, our heads too strong to bear the weight of these lovers' eyes. 'Cause I feel numb beneath your tongue, beneath the curse of these lovers' eyes. But do not ask the price I paid. I must live with my quiet rage, tame the ghosts in my head that run wild and wish me dead. Should you shake my ash to the wind, Lord, forget all of my sins, or let me die where I lie, 'neath the curse of my lover's eye.
Where I was running a food pantry, that's where I was giving out food, and I had a garden that I was running, but I lost those projects. At that time, around 2007 or 8, there was a consciousness growing. People started thinking about things like where our food comes from. And so I thought that it would be nice if all this interest in food were not just for rich people, that poor people, people without money, should be included. In a dream, I had the idea of growing food and giving it away. So I decided to combine my interest in making sure that we deal with hunger and also mix that with growing food. And it was a lot of fun because I would grow it and then I would bundle it up and make it look really pretty, and then I would take it to the park. And then I had a friend who lived down the street who started also growing some lettuce, and we would take it to the park and just give it away. And that's how it started. only hope I have is that the world gets better.
No one tells me where to go, no one tells me what to do today.